Hi, my name is Jay Gordon, and I will be discussing case 2-1, a team player, for my ethics seminar presentation. So Barbara is on an engagement with a client. She's joined by Diane, Haley, and 3 other staff level employees. Diane asks to speak with the team and points out that there was a double count in inventory. And Barbara suggests that they bring this information to Jessica, who is the senior in charge of the audit engagement, but she's met with resistance from Diane and the remaining team members, except for Haley. And the team ultimately votes not to inform Jessica, but Barbara does not feel good about that decision. And in thinking about this situation for Diane, there were cognitive shortcomings that contributed to her reasons and rationalizations for wanting to hide this issue. First is the tangible and the abstract. Diane is using system one thinking here by thinking fast, automatic, and effortlessly. She's not thinking about the consequences of knowingly keeping quiet when an issue is found. Diane is using loss aversion when she quotes Jessica as a stickler for keeping to the budget and any overages cannot be billed to the client. That is making an excuse for her to justify not speaking. Diane may have used framing by how Barbara stated as a kind suggestion rather than the clear concern of issue with the audit engagement by not discussing their findings. And ultimately, Diane has self-serving biases in her decision-making and is not thinking about what's best for the group or the client or the entire company during the audit engagement. However, Barbara can use Kohlberg's model. There's 6 stages. First is obedience to rules. Barbara has an understanding of the rules of her engagement team that were established prior to the start, and knowingly providing incorrect data to the customer and senior would be a violation of this. In stage 2, satisfying one's own needs. Barbara reasons at this stage with her own wants of the situation. In this case, her personal decision-making and being a staff level employee and wanting to do well, improve her ability. This provides reason and need of wanting to report the findings in transparency to Jessica. Stage 3, fairness to others. Barbara has a sense of what is in the best interest of the group in this stage, and she would reason that bringing the inventory discrepancy to Jessica is the best course of action. Stage 4, law and order. Barbara at this stage would reason that the morality of her decision and respect for Jessica, who is the authority figure on this engagement, would drive her decision-making to bring this issue to her attention. And in stage 5, the social contract, Barbara is motivated to uphold those basic rights, values, and legal contracts of the engagement, but she understands that there may be conflicting views. However, bringing this issue to Jessica's attention far outweighs the potential or perceived harm in not revealing the error. And finally, in stage 6, universal ethical principles, Barbara recognizes the ethical principles that drive her and the ideology of universality. She would discuss with her team why it is best to discuss these findings with Jessica and then to continue with the completion of the audit engagement. Now, if this was me, I would choose to express my point of view with face-to-face communication. I would speak directly to Diane and the team together since this situation occurred in a group setting. And I would recognize that Diane is afraid of the negative outcome. However, I would bring to everyone's attention that as accountants, no misstatement is worth our integrity or by not bringing it to anyone's attention. It's just not worth that to me personally. And I believe that materiality here is important. And so since Jessica is the senior of this audit engagement, by providing the supporting documentation and explanation of our findings, we're contributing to our commitment of this engagement. And by leaving that decision-making to Jessica to determine materiality, and if an adjusting entry needs to be done or a footnote needs to be entered, that's bringing that attention to her to make that decision. And I feel like some of the objections that I might see from the team is just ultimately that Diane doesn't want to be outed as being the person who did something incorrectly. But I would remind Diane and the team that we are best serving our client, ourselves, and our senior by identifying the error, bringing it to her attention, and being part of the solution, and that together we will find the proper solution without violating our personal code of ethics and morality, and that being assertive and honest will always be the best decision. Thank you.